Good morning. Welcome to Birdnewstoday. Today I will be reading copy because I wrote this, and I would like to extend credit to opensecrets.org. This website provides my infographic, and we will get into this later. And you can also find the link to it in the description below. It was founded, by the way, by a former Democrat and a former Republican senator under the auspice of the Center for Responsive Politics. But don't forget later, it's still a corporation. And we're going to call this one Corporations Are People Made to Be Our Immortal Overlords. I also drew on a 2014 NPR article titled, When Did Companies Become People? Excavating the Legal Evolution by Nina Totenburg. That article is a good springboard for more research. And I want you to never forget your ability or discredit your ability to find and or lose the truth with Google. The Catholic Church is the oldest modern entity in terms of corporate consideration. It had and has the same rights as a person to purchase property or goods in its name. In the United States, the 14th Amendment was utilized after 1868 to begin an evolution of corporate rights from equal treatment among states to the 1978 Supreme Court ruling granting corporations free speech. Finally, in 2010, corporations were granted the right to invest in political candidate elections under the supposition that it equates to free speech. This right was also granted to corporations by the Supreme Court. Guess who founded Citizens United, the plaintiff of this 2010 case? The deputy manager for Trump's 2016 campaign election, as well as a founder of a conservative news outlet. We were blessed by McCutcheon, who furthered these corporation rights in 2014 by ruling of the Supreme Court yet again to allow super PACs to make unlimited political donations. And who is McCutcheon? A conservative activist. Next page. Now, we hear a lot of political activism going on right now, but I wonder why there's none, especially from the left, about this scandal. It seems like Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert made a big fuss, and everybody laughed, and then we forgot. Do you want to remember now? Corporations don't have all the same rights as a person. They can't recuse themselves of self-incrimination. In the grand scheme of things, it's small potatoes, considering what we just discussed. Recognize that corporations exist even after a partner dies. Marriages do not. Corporations are immortal legally. There's no inheritance law governing them or lifespan limiting them. Why doesn't the individual person have the right to invest in elections? They do. So why do we need corporations doing it? We don't. Is there some magic belief that the collective of any corporation you can recall working for got together and agreed on a political direction? I've never seen it. So who does? I don't know. But I suspect this corporate political elective spending does not reflect on a consensus of the involved employees. This is not good for either side. This is good for corporations, not individuals. This is not good for Republicans or Democrats or independents or libertarians or Marxists. Especially not for Marxists, right? Next page. Marxists. Oh, you oligarchy, dictatorship wrapped in a guise of equity. Marxism. It's a tired old story. Read some more, shut up. So what do we do? I don't know. We should talk about it more. Maybe some people with bigger brains and bigger wallets than us will listen. Maybe someone out there can save us from this pre-AI dystopia of likely corporate enslavement before they start stripping our rights as individuals. And how can they do that? Well, they can do that by outspending any individual they wish. Can you think of any individual that has this kind of purchasing power for elections? I mean, we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions. Tens of millions. Hundreds of thousands. So in summation, corporations are our immortal overlords legally. Have a good day.